Alright guys, welcome back to another Zenless Zone 0 update video. Today we have some brand new leaks and updates giving us an update on the kit changes for the upcoming 1.7 banner characters. In this video, we'll be going over both the new Vivian and Hugo changes and also their changes on the W-Engines because these got updated as well. So I'll go over all the new info in this video. And if you guys want to be kept updated on everything Zenless, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and also put those notifications on to be updated right away. But alright, let's get into it. We have a lot of information that came out in the last few days regarding the brand new characters, a lot of hot fixes, a lot of new kit changes, the W changes. But alright, so I'm going to start off with the new W-Engine info because compared to my last video that I did pretty much like 2 weeks ago covering the first details on these new characters, the W-Engines look a lot different. So I'm going to start off with the Vivian W-Engine details here. Base attack 713. We also have a anomaly proficiency main stat which is 90, which wasn't the case before. So yeah, S rank anomaly engine for Vivian. Then we have the effect, which is pretty much completely different. So we have attribute anomaly buildup rate is increased by 40%. It goes all the way up to 64% if you get the max duplicates, but 40% is still pretty high. When the wielder deals either damage, their anomaly proficiency is increased by 20, a max of 32 if you have the full copies. And this effect is for 5 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. Can also trigger once every 0.5 seconds, at most, refreshing the duration upon repeated triggers. At the bottom here, we also have the materials, so for those who want to pre-farm for her W-Engine, we have all the materials here, quite a lot of Denny's, there's like 3.7 million, so I'd recommend farming up if you plan to pull in the 1.7 update. Alright, now let's move over to Yugo's W-Engine. This is a lot different as well. So since he's a attack character, it's going to be a S rank attack type engine. And this engine is going to be more based on damage. So base attack 713 with a crit rate main stat 24%. The effect is attack increased by 20% baseline with a max of 42%. And when the EX special skill, the chain attack, or the ult deals ice damage, the character gains the armor break defect. And the armor break defect, while this character is under it, the character then ignores 40% of the enemy's defense when landing a hit. So 40% is pretty insane. Goes all the way up to 48% with max dupes, but 40% baseline is still pretty damn good. Now, of course, this engine is going to be exclusive to ice damage characters, as pretty much the main part of the effect here is when you deal ice damage with a EX special skill, chain attack, or the ult. But overall, really good engine, for sure going to be really good on any ice attack type character in the future. Not only good for Yugo Vlad, but you can even put this on a character like Ellen. She could really make use out of this. So overall, really good W-Engine changes. I might get the Vivian one as I really want Vivian. I'm going to plan to skip all the upcoming characters for Vivian. But alright, let's keep going here. So we have a lot of new changes regarding the actual kit details. So I'm going to start off with Vivian here as we don't have really that much that change. So here we have the 1.7.2 new hotfix regarding her damage multipliers. The damage multipliers on the normal attack enhanced, and then we have the dash attack counter, special skill, enhanced special skill, link skill, finishing move. Pretty much all her multipliers has changed. And I would say, for a quick summary, the most important changes here, well, they didn't really nerf that much overall. Like, they buffed the dodge and counter attack. All of her normal attack multipliers got nerfed. Maybe they were overtuned. She was doing too much damage on her normal attack. So after a brief look, they didn't really do any major changes regarding, it's not like game breaking or like they nerfed a few multipliers here and there. And it's not like her damage is going to be bad now. She should still be looking pretty damn good. And then we also have the support assault that got buffed as well. Alright, now let's check out the Vivian mindscapes because these got changed as well. All the 1 to 6 got some changes. So let's go over it. Here you can see a side-by-side comparison. The 1.71 mindscapes and then the brand new mindscapes. I'm just going to read over the brand new ones and then this should be all for this video. Alright, so for the first Vivian Mindscape is called Walking into the Orchid in Spring. So the target under the Vivian's Prophecy received 25% more damage from all attribute anomalies and disorder damage. Alright, so pretty good damage buff. 25% is actually really good for a Mindscape 1. So yeah, it's completely different from what it was before. Now moving over to the Mindscape 2 called Stormy Night. And the Eater damage caused by Vivian is also increased by 25%. And the anomaly attribute damage calculated by the core passive Elegy of Fate will then ignore the target's 25% resistance. Then we have the Mindscape 3. Pretty standard normal attack, dodge, support skill, special skill, and the combined skill plus level 2. Then we have the Mindscape 4, the Wind of the Reeds. When the following normal attack hits, it will trigger a limit dodge during a charge, and when the support assault judge feather blade is launched, 1 additional flying feather point is restored. Now the 5th is the standard as well, normal attack, dodge, support skill, special skill, and the combined skill level plus 2. And lastly, the Mindscape 6 being a lot longer. Vivian's Mindscape 6, when core passive Elegy of Fate settles additional attribute abnormal damage, the benefit obtained from mastery is increased to 150% of the original. And then when launching normal attack, floating skirt dangling, all feather protection will be consumed, greatly increase the attack range, and each point of the feather protection consumed will then trigger a additional attribute of normal damage of the core passive once. Alright, so a quick overview of the new Vivian kit changes. I was thinking I could fit in all the new Yugo Vlad kit changes in this video as well, but his are even longer. So I'm going to do a separate video to break down all the new Yugo Vlad changes because he received quite a lot of new multiplier changes and a lot of kit changes. So I'm going to go over everything next. Stay tuned for that. But this is pretty much all the new Vivian info. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. Put those notifications on to be updated right away. For whenever we get any more news and updates, I'll have you guys covered right here on the channel. But yeah, Vivian is looking quite interesting, especially with her poison mechanic, which will be very fresh to the game. And I'm just a really big fan of her character design. To me, Vivian is the character I'm most hyped for so far. You guys let me know what are your plans going into the next 3 updates. Are you guys pulling for any of the 1.7 characters? Or are you guys going for the 1.6 characters? To me, I gotta skip. Unfortunately, I gotta skip Ambi and Trigger. I did kind of want Trigger, but I do want Vivian a lot more. So I'm gonna go all in for Vivian and maybe even get her weapon if I get lucky. But yeah, guys, this pretty much concludes everything in this video. Stay tuned for the next Yugo Vlad kit video. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.